Hey y'all, it's Fabjen. I'm back, and this is a real talk moment, and I've got my little new one here. She's 8 months old. Say hi, baby. Say hi. Oh, baby. Her name is Ariana, and she is not going to sleep without me. So this is one of the main reasons I want to talk to you about. Even though this is the love of my life, and my other two babies are the love of my life, a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old, a 7-year-old little girl and a 3-year-old boy, and my 8-month-old boo-boo here, little girl, Ariana. Yes, I love you. This is after her. She just kind of broke the mold and I was done. So this is pretty much what this is about. It's about birth control. It's about IUD, or my personal experience. An IUD is an intrauterine device, and it is inserted in usually the doctor's office with the instrument into the uterus, and it releases, it's called a Mirena IUD, and it releases hormones so that way you don't ovulate and therefore you don't get pregnant, so on and so forth. I chose it because I have 3 children and I'm 28 years old, and enough is enough. I did not make a pretty pregnant woman, and even more so, I did not make a very pleasant pregnant woman. I was sick all the time. I felt like I was going to die with this child. I swear to God, I swear to you, I was in so much discomfort. Every day it was something. It was my back, it was my ass, it was my feet. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat certain foods. I had acid reflux, my skin was breaking out, my hair looked like crap. I was big as a house. It was hard for me to walk. I lost my breath all the time. I had to watch what I eat. I couldn't do this, couldn't do that, all kind of stuff like that. So every pregnancy I had some kind of difficulty. And that alone just made me want to say, you know what, I'm done with having kids. I have 3 beautiful, beautiful children. I'm happy with them. I'm blessed, and they're honored. Children are blessings. And by all means, this is not a video to prevent people from ever deciding to have children, but right now I'm done. This is at the point where I'm done. So this IUD lasts for 5 years. And there's a lot of issues. There's not a lot of issues. Oh my God, there are not a lot of issues. The issues that I've heard with them was the bleeding. And my doctor told me up front, you could bleed up to 3 months. And it was true. I bled up to 3 months. I spotted up to 3 months. Yes, it was a pain in the ass, but was it worth it? Yes, it was. Because after that 3 months, I didn't have my period ever again. And it's been 5 months after that. So I've been period free for 5 months. That's wonderful. No pads, no worrying about leaks and all kind of stuff, and buying pads and investing money in that. I have no period whatsoever. Nothing. It also, I think there was a problem. I've heard people were afraid of it going through the uterus and attaching to the uterus. Yes, it's possible it could happen, but will it happen? Odds are low that it will. But I made peace with that, because you know what, I have 3 children. If something happens to my goddamn uterus, and it just happens, I'll get it fixed and make sure Mirena pays for it, god dang it. And I don't know if I have any legal claim to that, and I would keep it moving. If I couldn't have children again, I would be fine with that, because I have 3 children already. So I made peace with that. I'm breastfeeding Ariana. Whoop, whoop. I'm breastfed. I'm a beautiful baby. I breastfeed her. So I do notice that a difference from my son to her, that I'm not producing as much milk. Do I think it's the hormones that are being released? Yes, because that hormone's telling me not to ovulate, and my progesterone, I think it is. It's telling me to produce the milk, but that also prevents ovulation too. So I don't know if that's really having something to do with it, or if it's not. But I don't know yet. I'm not for sure, but I feel like it is. But I might just be paranoid. Like I said, I haven't had my period, but every once in a while I get feelings like, oh, it feels like my body wants to have its period. I don't get cramps, but I just get that feeling. You know what I'm talking about, ladies. Just like that your period is coming, minus the cramps. Kind of like maybe you get cravings for sweets, or maybe you just feel a certain way, and you're lower, in your uterine area, and it just feels like, ooh, well, maybe I'm feeling a little bloated or something like that. Every once in a blue moon I feel that, but other than that, I have not felt anything. It's been great not having my period. It's been great not having to worry about that I'll get pregnant, at least within the 5 years. Now, I have not gone crazy or anything and having sex with every Joe Blow that runs down the way. I'm not a hoe, so, you know. But it's nice to have that extra protection there if, you know, while I'm in a relationship, and if I do decide to be spontaneous or without protection, you know, at least I know that I won't get pregnant, and or the chances of me getting pregnant are very slim to none. IUDs do not protect you from getting sexually transmitted diseases, just to let you know if you didn't know that. Other than that, it's been fantastic. I would recommend it to anybody. Mirena is fantastic, especially if you don't want to have any more children. Even if you're a young lady and you've had a child. I've spoken to some young ladies that do have the Mirena. A girl was like 17 and she's like, I had my baby and I got an intrauterine device and I couldn't be more happy. I mean, just like that. I mean, it's a very popular form of birth control now. A lot of women are getting it, and I can see why they are, and I'm happy that I made that decision. There's other choices out there, but I'm glad I made this one. So anyway, that's a real talk moment. If you have any questions about my experience or anything, you can email me, you can leave a comment, and I'll try to get to it as best as I can. You know, sometimes I get a little flustered. I don't get to every comment, but I do read every comment that comes to my email. Sometimes all the comments don't come to my email, which frustrates me, but you know, stuff like that happens, and I try to backtrack as much as I can. So anyway, rate, comment, subscribe if you like, and me and little mama here, let go Ari, let go the play. Me and this little bit, say hi baby, say hi. I got little toothy woosies. Who's that baby? Who that baby? Who's that? Well, we're gonna go to sleep, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out, bye.